Welcome back. We are doing our Stoker Deck Editor runs. This is a Halloween night. I thought about switching to a new series, decided against it. We're going to try at least one more of these that I have an idea for from a recommendation. This recommendation is going to involve Fallen Champion and is going to involve the fact that it is Halloween night. Now for this Fallen Champion, I am taking my foregone powers in those starting reforms are going to be very solid. We get Urchin Spines, Crystallis, and Drafts. That's great. Double artifacts. There is one artifact I definitely need. Ooh, Resin Block's good for this. And we are just going to take the Forgotten Name. We're going to get rid of that when that's going to be our single or relic chain. And we want an advanced prototype instead, because this is a trained steward run. Gotta win with the trained stewards. So that is my goal here. But I mean, obviously, until I get trained stewards going, other things are welcome. Alright, well, let's see. That's 2, and the 9, the 9, and the 5 goes through. So he'll get 2 attacks in, then perish. We're just going to drop 2 train stewards down bottom to basically take out bottom. Now, we can just do that, right? Easy victory. Alright, train stewards, you are doing great. Take an offering token, because offering tokens are always strong. We already have 2 drafts. Let's take this Hollow Dripians, I guess. I don't really care what I get for units. They're all just going to be infusions. I can take a Sinner's Salve. Alright, we're going to upgrade one of you. I'm going to upgrade you with more health as well. And then we're going to upgrade another one with more attack. And we'll take this Siren of the Sea. Yes, that is a banner unit, but the banner units are for infusions. They're just going to sit there until then. Well, this is interesting. We're going to drop you and just give these a spell weakness because of why not. I'm going to drop that. Awesome. I'm going to take out everything. Give me my gold, please. We can drop you here. We're going to drop this here. Let's see if we get that to perish. And this is going to be fine. We get most of our damage out right away. Reform is awesome. The bigger one in back, and we get a nice kill. Advanced prototype just doing some good carry work. I'll take another offering token because why not? Nah, we won't take the Tombed Explosive. We will take a Wickless Tycoon. Okay, we got several infusions going. That's great. Sure, plus 3 to X spells is good for us. Spell chain not needed at the moment. Same with that. Let's go ahead and put our Siren into one of our spooky trained stewards. Ooh, build a card. I like a build a card. I'm gonna do Frostbite and damage, and actually I'm going to take space. That's going to be more amusing to me. We're going to spell chain an offering token. We're going to purge out a foregone power. We're going to call this all nice and good. We're going to start assembling some very strong trained steward floors. You are a great start. Still a great start. Let's earn some money on up top. Which one are we, by the way? Talos the Empowered. We're the Death and Ragers. Okay. And we are just going to let things perish. Poor train steward's almost gone. Six cards left. Let's go ahead and blast you. Drop this down. It's going to kill all except for one. And I'm just going to drop another train steward. I want to be able to draw my last one from here. Alright, there it is. Let's reform it. Let's reform again. Well then, just double drafts, eh? Let's just take out some more units. And those can all perish, that's fine. We're just going to... Oh, we can't take that out. That's my fault. But hey, that guy will be gone by the time we hit the top floor, at least. Who do we see here? A couple of those. We get our triple reforms going. We do 400 damage into the boss. Ooh, that is nice. Well, if I drop you in the back, we get the kill. So we're just going to take that. That also gives us 10 more gold. Gold is good because it's going to let us purge. Slim this deck down, right? We're not... Oh, I don't even need to change anything for my Hollowed Halls. Paraffin Enforcer, who cares? I got my units. Alrighty, I am going spell upgrades. We want a -1 on this old magic. We want to hold over on Hollowed Halls. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and do a -1 on a primitive mold as well. And we want to get our units infused. Let's get rid of 2 foregone powers. Just not needed here. We have held over for oh my gosh. Words. We have hold over for Hollowed Halls. I am happy. We're just going to do it like this. Let's just blast more damage. Don't quite kill it, that's fine. Well, we drop you, and we're just going to start our reform train. We can drop this up here. Let's reform in the middle. Should just cast that up top for the siren, that's fine. Almost take out the full floor, that's pretty strong, I like that. Let's do some more reform action. Don't really want another unit in the reform pool, but I could always just summon it back next turn, right? Well, maybe. There it is, primitive mold. Now I can reform here. Get a little damage in. Let's see how well this is going to do. Let's get a little bit more sap. Might as well cast this again. Awesome. That's right, reform, train stewards, you're doing your job. Let's just take an untamed tome, that's fun. Right, and I don't really need survivability because they all come in with damage shield. Let's just go Merchant of Magic. We see a plus 30. That's great on Crystallis, why not? Intrinsic. Let's just do that on the old magic for more floor space. I like it. Alright, you, my friend, are going into a train steward. We can have 3 train stewards in total. Let's purge out more foregone powers. Health and -1. Let's just make sure our primitive molds are free. Another holdover. Not needed. Do another -1. And let's see, should I purge anything now? No. We don't need to purge anything now. Alrighty. I'm going to drop both of these. We are going to start incanting, getting our guys bigger, taking out enemies. It's great. Look at that. Nearly take out that floor. That's fine. Let's just hollowed halls here real quick. We'll silence you. I mean, I have a full health. We can at least do 20 into you. Better than nothing. Just gonna take most of our health. That's it, just most of our health. It's fine, it's fine. And let's do an offering token. We can now load halls. We're going to do one more offering token. Do a little bit of frostbite there. This is A-OK. We reform. We frostbite. We get an offering token. We're at 2. Doesn't matter. Took 108 damage. Doesn't matter. We're alive. Don't need any of those. Probably just shouldn't play. I should have taken the spike. Should have taken the spike. It's okay. Reroll. Hell's Banner's not bad for us. Not bad at all. Neither is Trader's Quill because we have a good number of consume spells to start with. Spell chain on this is going to be nice for us now. Let's go ahead and just get rid of this last foregone power. We're going to put this into a spooky steward. And from here, we really just need to get to our hallowed halls. So we're going to purge the rest. 20 card deck is a pretty strong deck. Now we do have this inner cell, which is very useful. We're just going to play top for now, I guess. We can get rid of this, and we'll just get rid of that. Right, it doesn't have damage shield, so I'm not too worried. Once again, Since I have Sinner's Salve, I'm perfectly fine with getting all this junk because I just get them all back and we're doing a crazy amount of damage. Alright, let's get 3 of these guys out now. I'm gonna keep reforming and killing them. That front one's doing 300 damage. Oh, that's great. Alright, we're gonna let this one perish. Now we're just gonna reform up top. And it shouldn't matter the order as long as it doesn't die. Alright. Well, a little sad that that perishes. We're just going to do this here a couple of times. That junk up there, how dare it. Alright, let's get that space going. Get all of our trained stewards summoned. Discard a card. Discard a card. Why not? Get this nice summon going again. Ah, yes. So many trained steward bumps. We're going to discard cards. There it is. Let's get this one out. Let's get you down. And now I should be able to get a full floor of all my current units. More Ember, thank you. Go, my spooky stewards. You only have 220 times 3 attack. Alright, let's Hallowed Halls. Wonderful. Hallowed Halls again. We're just going to get a few more pumps in. And I think I should be able to get this. I'm going to get a little bit more gold. And we're just going to cast a couple spells and we get a nice easy kill against Archus. We take another Hallowed Halls. We can just make that one free. Let's take more draw. Oh, do I want health and spell? I do want health and cost reduction. Just in case this is not a -2. It is, though. Alright, maybe it's going to be a holdover. Sure, we'll just make that a giant Crystallis. You never know, that could be useful. Draft into Mr. Spooky Steward. Sure, a Molded Brace. Why not get a little bit more armor if need be? Alright, there is one more spell left. No holdover, just a double stack and some consumes. We're gonna hold off. Let's check this map real quick. There's a dupe on the Hellvent side, nice. So at a minimum I can get another 2 cost. Guy going. Alrighty. Can't cast that one, that's unfortunate. Let's just go ahead and take you out. We hold that unnamed tome for the next hand. Ooh, we don't have the space. Let's just do it like this. I'm gonna get the energy. So I still don't have my center of the scene one out. That's fine. We're gonna blast this floor. And we're gonna discard twice. Alright. Don't see the last train steward. That's A-okay. Get my money. We're gonna reform first. Honestly, we're just gonna reform twice. Get that Hall of Drippings, draw a card. There's the other 3-cost one. Oh well. Starting to get some junk in my hand. Let's not have that. Right. We're just gonna do a bunch of reforms, get my guys nice and large. Very cool, and turn. You can hollowed halls. Very cool. We can hollowed halls. Very cool. Let's just go ahead and get through 2 more cards. Nice, nice. We're just gonna drop you here. And hollowed halls a few times. I want that old magic next turn, so I can get all of these guys up here no matter what. Right, so now I can blast you, so when you perish, I can fit multiple train stewards up here. Though it is only going to have a couple burnout. That's whatever. Alright, get this going. Get this going. Get it going again. There's some good money as well. And this should be enough for a kill. Got a couple of those 3-costs just floating in the deck because can't get more than 6 ever in a turn. That would take 8 to cast multiples of them. There we go. 2 rounds of combat for a big chunk of gold. Don't need any of those, so we skip. Don't need any of these, so we skip. Alright, let's go to our dupe side. We see Divine Temple, another -2 and a +10 piercing. Very cool. Ooh, I could do the combustible wax. Actually, I think I want this faulty loader. Nah, that doesn't matter. Well, actually, what am I doing? Ha, that's pretty funny. Sorry about that. Let's take the hand plus icicle fracture combo here. We're gonna make this a 1-cost with consume. I guess I could have put the -2 in there, used more shards. Oh well. Doesn't matter. And we will dupe. I think we're just going to dupe the -2-cost hallowed halls. Have a bunch of gold left over. Alright, we're going to blast that here. We're going to do this on ourselves to get more space. Still can't believe I passed up that wax and rail spike. We don't need money, we want strikes. We're gonna put you down there to perish so you can just reform next round. Since those guys come up with melee weakness, I am not too worried about this. I think I can still blast through them all. And if I can't, we're just going to cast this. We're going to discard this token. That way that's going to come as a 0 cost next turn. Ha ha ha. Success. Got all my trained Steward bros just hanging out up here. Alrighty, come on. Have the Ember, might as well just cast that, and then we're going to end the turn as this animation plays out. Alright, I think we're doing well on the scaling. Yeah, you don't really matter. I'm going to get rid of some of these non-zero costs. Either of these being hit is fine by me. Well, actually, it can only be this. But this way, I'm not losing out on any of my held halls if I have to play other things. Right, we take that one out. We can blast. Whoops. Oh, actually, it doesn't matter. Get rid of this deadweight, then we halls. Ah, the joys. Go, my pumpkin army. Crush the enemies before us. And wipe them out. Doing good amount into this boss. We're already at 2,600 left for health. Anyways, hallowed halls. Offering token, get rid of the dead weight. Offering token will get rid of this. We can hallowed halls again. Oh no, that front guy has 200 some health. Only it didn't take more than 2 attacks to break through that on any of these train stewards. Alright, enter. Very nice. Just going to blast things out. Hallowed halls again. Think we're going to have enough scaling for the mini bosses as well. So I'm not worried about that. And these guys are just cruising on through. I mean, they're getting plus 15 attack per reform because of resin block. And of course the reform ability. And we get, what, 2 to 4 hallowed halls per round once we get this going. So it's a pretty nice deal we have here. I'm going to get rid of both of these deadweights. We can just pop that guy. Awesome. We can unnamed tome, get rid of this, pop this one out. Get a nice chunk of Ember, so we can double cast our Hallowed Hall shenanigans. And let's see what we get off of these. Maybe we can get another Hallowed Halls. I could have just checked my deck. There is one left. Just, of course, the card I didn't draw. 15 by 6, doesn't matter. You got train stewards to face. Awesome, this is going to be fine. We're going to drop for the draft. We're going to drop you. We're going to create some space and Hallowed Halls. We are going to save this unnamed tome for an important date later. That is currently not yet. Now we're just going to consume. We're going to let that stay in our hand as a 0-cost frozen spell. So this could be a good one to hit with the unnamed tome. I think it is. Alright. We will drop the draft and get our reforms going. We have enough to clear through the boss still. Alright, let's get rid of this dead weight. Let's get rid of a primitive mold. That way we get the Crystallis held over. Yeah, 3 attacks into the boss as is. That's pretty good. Alright. Hallowed Halls. You're the best. Hallowed Halls again. Scaling way more attack than this floor is scaling defense. If it was this, we would be scaling at the same rate. So it'd be kind of well, actually I would be scaling harder, right? Because I would get 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times 15 per cast. And this would get, well, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, 4 times 15 times 4. Maybe not. Maybe I would not be scaling as well as they are. So ignore that. We're just going to do this so we get through our deck faster. We just want to make sure we're killing all the waves. So I'm just holding this in hand in case. You know, I have to kill one of these guys, or I have to kill the frontliner so we can make sure to kill the mini-boss. Though I wouldn't consider myself too worried about this. We're doing pretty good damage here. Yeah. We're clearing through this pretty well, which means I can just hold over like this offering token and a Crystallis in hand. Hold over 2 cards in hand of anything really. With the Frost, maybe 3 at some point. So yeah, let's do that. We're just going to hold these over. That's going to increase the rate at which I see my Hallowed Halls. And more Hallowed Halls means more scaling, right? Should have been doing this from the beginning. Viewers should speak louder. Let me know that's what I have to do. Alright, Hallowed Halls go. And get one of these. We'll just pop one of those. 2,000 damage into the boss. This would actually not do anything because that guy's just gonna die in one hit anyways. Alright, I think I'm going to get the flying kill on Divinity here with my trained Stewies. So we are just going to pop this. You know, I am not satisfied with what they're showing me. Wow, that's a lot of armor they get. What? You know what? We're just gonna click that X. That is a lot of armor they're gaining, right? They're taking multiple hits. I want my flying kill as soon as possible. Just stomp on them. Alrighty. Run summary. There we go. Train Steward run. Only thing I needed to really add to the deck was this advanced prototype, right? You kind of need that for a Train Steward run to work. Give them all that extra stats, just makes them extra broken, right? So now, and then of course, Hallowed Hall is just an amazing card. And then Resin Block and another amazing relic with Hallowed Halls or Reform in general. And just for the extra spice, did the Fallen Champion, right? No champion, no silly little fade shenanigans. This is all just Train Stewards getting their own buffs. No outside help, unless you count the infusions. But who counts infusions? That's just money, a little bit stats, more multi-strike. Psh, nonsense. But there we go. This is my spooky Halloween Train Steward Spooky Steward run. So with that done, thank you for watching and have fun.